Alright guys, this trip took us deep into the heart of South Wales. After a long 5-hour drive, we parked right up by the river and set off to explore one of the most beautiful walks in the Brecon Beacons, the Four Waterfalls Walk. We got caught out by roadworks,
Flippin' Laura!
missed one of the Four Waterfalls.
We can't do this here one more time, there's no way.
But it was all worth it when we reached the last absolute gem. And yes, we even went behind it. And after all that, we're not done yet. Stick around for more from this absolutely epic adventure.
Shall we see what's the miles per gallon on a 23-year-old camper van? We never tried to calculate what's the miles per gallon on the van. I think it's a good time now.
We are heading to South Wales.
Yes!
It has been a hot minute since we have been to Wales. I have missed it greatly.
In the beginning the plan was to go to North Wales, but the weather conditions are not in our side.
Basically, as per usual, today, the day of travel, it's a bit nippy but it's beautiful. As soon as we get there it will be downpour, and then on our way home it will be sunny again.
Just because now we're probably gonna have 2 or 3 days of pure rain, why not just go and get soaked by the waterfalls that's gonna be like flowing like I don't know what. So yeah, the plan is to go to Brecon Beacons, check some waterfalls and maybe some walks around there.
And just do things at a slower pace. Every time we've been to, obviously this is Flossie's first time to Wales.
Yeah, first time.
So that means that every time we've been to Wales we've stayed in like travel lodges and stuff like that. So it's been a case of get up, spend the whole day out, do it quickly, get back, do the same again, and then we're knackered.
It's gonna be different this time.
This time we can take it slow. We haven't got to find somewhere to stay. We haven't got to check in, check out. We haven't got to worry that we might want an extra night that we haven't paid for. Buzzing about that.
We've still got like 6 hours to drive, so we are in Wales, and as you can see it's already dark. Today it's not gonna be much of doing stuff. We're probably just gonna stop at the shop, get some bits and bobs. I hope so. Emily found some park up for tonight.
There's one that I found that I would quite like to go to. It's going to get to a point where we can't be too fussy. So it's already 7:20, so
I think we might drive a bit more further towards Brecon Beacons and find a park up somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we can wake up and start like a walk. Yeah, let's get to the shop first.
yeah, I'm hungry.
We arrived.
I have found what I think is an excellent park up.
Why are you whispering?
Because I feel like we must. When I looked on Park for Night, it said it was quite popular with campers, and as soon as we pulled round the corner there must be like 8.
The car park is literally full
Just
of campers.
campers, and the reservoir or the river thing is literally behind our back doors.
I could just go to bed,
Me
but I'm
too.
starving, so
I'm not even that hungry.
pot noodles, we go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning.
Bright and early, so we've got to be out of here by 8. Peace out.
From Brecon Town.
Good morning all.
Right. This is a bit cold one today.
It is.
We got some quick breakfast.
It was this place here. And as we said last night, 6 p.m. till 8 a.m. You can stay here. Very, very quiet night, I thought.
Yeah.
Very peaceful night.
When we woke up, it was 6 degrees. Now it's getting a bit warmer. We'll finish our breakfast and then we're gonna head towards Four Waterfalls.
Excuse me! Mind your bottom! Oh my god, what's this sound? Flipping Laura!
I saw that hill, I was like, I hope we're not gonna have to go up there.
Well, that was an incredibly stressful drive. I don't drive the van very much, not out of choice, but Aramis sometimes feels like the van's too heavy, too big, blah blah blah. So the one time he does let me drive it, he says there's only 30 minutes to the waterfall, we'll just go. Well, the road was closed, so we went round the sketchiest way that we could possibly find to get here, like literally mountainside with no barriers, nothing. And now after a 30-minute drive, it's taken us nearly an hour. We found the car park. The main car park is closed, but the car park we found is full. Some of these cars are sort of going back to back, so I don't know if they just know each other or they've just gone sod it, we'll block you in. But I still think it's worth going back to that little semicircle bit. I've just given up with driving now, I've had enough. I'm letting Aramis take the reins now, I've just pulled it in and left it. Hopefully, we'll see you at a park up somewhere close to these waterfalls. Fingers crossed. Found some parking.
Finally, we made it.
The next option that we found when we last spoke to you had a nice big sign that said unsuitable for camper vans.
Yeah, that was weird.
We came here.
This car park is almost designated for camper vans because all this area is just for big vans. There was a nice man that said, right, the camper vans are that side, there's a pay display machine there.
He's got a little information table if you've never been before and you want some advice on the best routes, which is nice. I'm going to put some layers on because it's actually pretty nippy.
Yeah, it's a bit nippy.
Ticket purchased, £6. I look like a plonker, don't I? Anyway, yes, £6 for all day, which I think is relatively reasonable.
Essentials.
6 mince pies for this journey because who doesn't want mince pies in September? And they're icing topped ones though. Let's go.
The trail is just about over 8 kilometers. According to all trails, takes 2.5 hours. As I mentioned yesterday, the weather is not on our side this weekend. But
there's no such thing as bad weather.
Yeah, we're completely good with
bad
this.
Clothing.
If we're getting soaked, we're getting soaked.
The thing is,
we learned how to enjoy this. So.
As soon as you stop worrying about the weather and thinking, oh my god, if it rains we're going to get soaked, as soon as you stop doing that, your level of enjoyment completely changes. And I must admit, there was a time where I used to think, oh god, it's ruined, we're soaked, I'm freezing cold. We're like, there's nothing we can do. We either sit inside doing nothing and never enjoy the outdoors, or we just go for it, and if we get wet, we get wet.
We're not going to even try to pronounce any of these waterfall names because
we will get it completely wrong.
Right, so that was the first waterfall, and this is exactly why I said that's gonna take us 4 hours instead of 2.5 or whatever it was. We spent another half an hour just hanging around there, taking pictures, eating a mince pie.
With the robins.
We met a robin whilst we were chilling there. Whew, hills. So yeah, we met a robin, some pictures here.
I almost said, should we take a selfie? And I said, yeah, okay. Crouch down then, thinking he meant with the robin, and he actually...
No, I meant with the waterfall.
He meant with the waterfall. Oh look, on our stories, here's the robin. Check out our Instagram.
So we on to the next waterfall. It's been already 1 hour. We're off to the second one.
Whoa, we nearly looked falling.
And I'm most excited about number 4. So the trail is keep going that way, but to reach the waterfall number 2, you have to go all the way down there, which is gonna take us right there. So we're gonna have to go all the way down there, then we're gonna have to come back up this hill and carry on that way.
Literally all the waterfalls here are pretty much like that. You've got to go down to come up.
It's very slippery.
Oh my god, that is rough.
Number 2
Complete.
ticked off. So let's go on to the
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 3, we're coming.
For you.
All these stairs are so slippery. Be careful on the wet days. Onto the waterfall number 3. We just came back all the way up this hill, and I was looking at the trail on the app, and I just realized, so we had to walk a bit further down the river to see number 3. And Emily asked me, are you sure it's not the waterfall? And I was like, no, it's the one that we just checked, the number 1. I'm just looking at the app now. So we skipped number 3.
Rephrase that.
Yeah, so I accidentally skipped number 3.
Huh.
What are we gonna do now? So we had to go here to number 3. But we can't do this here one more time, there's no way.
He happened to realise at the top of the hill, past the sketchy rocks, past the sketchy stairs, up the bloody big hill, then tells me that he'd just realised that number 1 was in fact number 3.
Let's go on waterfall number 4.
Number 3 ticked. Down to the 4th and final waterfall.
Let's
Best
go.
till last.
And now the worst part of it, ascend up so many steps. Time for a hot drink.
Tea and biscuit time.
We're finally back in the van. It took us over 3 hours in total, and we missed the waterfall.
No, again, rephrase.
I missed the waterfall.
Better.
Hot drink, and then we need to head to the shop and decide where we're gonna park up next.
for dinner, but also the diesel prices here are really good, like they were back at home. So it's £1.35 a litre. So we're going to top it up to the brim again, and then hopefully this time we can roughly calculate the miles per gallon. We've done half a tank from home to here and everything else we've done. So yes, we're going to get some fuel, going to go get some food, and then go find somewhere to park.
So we just finished filling up. So first time we filled up, it was 69 liters.
Yeah.
And now we just topped it up.
Which was another
38 liters. So you used 31 liters and we've done 277 miles. And that gives us
40.6 miles per gallon.
That's really good actually. See, it's 7 liters per 100 kilometers and almost 41 miles per gallon. I was expecting it's gonna be like 30, under 30.
I said 44 and Aramis laughed at me, but actually I was relatively close.
I'm really impressed by that actually. 40 miles per gallon. That's good. Well done, Flossie. The speed of your jumping. Okay, it's time for shopping now.
Yeah, let's go.
She's doing a shortcut.
Yes, I am.
Right, arrived at the campsite. Let's settle in. So, we need another hot drink. Outside is really bad weather. It's raining, really windy. So the plan for this evening is literally gonna be just chill in bed and watch maybe a few episodes of something. Let's put the kettle on. She's back.
What?
How was your experience?
Horrible.
Outside?
Horrible.
It's lovely outside, isn't it?
No, it's not actually.
So we got some bits for dinner, but we found some grated mature Welsh cheddar.
From the Welsh cows.
Welsh cows. Let's see the picture.
Me with my Welsh cheese. Feels nice to be inside and cosy, and we want to keep them warm in the van the best we can. And the rain is just, oh, I love this sound, and it's not windy here. Yeah, we'll show you what we're going to have for dinner because we've got we've got some good stuff.
Yeah. It's dinner time. What do you want? Bacon, crispy potatoes, sausages, black pudding sausages.
Everyone's going to go bleh.
Let's do it then. It's not the prettiest meal,
Bon appetit.
but it's gonna be delicious. We're gonna enjoy our dinner and probably we're gonna see you in the morning.
Good night.
So, that's it for today's adventure in the Brecon Beacons. We had an incredible time exploring the waterfalls and the fun is just getting started. Next time, we dive into something even more special. We found an absolutely beautiful forest with a magical riverside walk that feels like we've stepped into another world. Definitely not what you'd expect to see in the UK. And if that wasn't enough, we also made a stop at the famous Cheddar Gorge on our way back home. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, and drop a comment below if you're ready for more van life adventures. Bye bye.